Why not going away to college was the best decision for my journey. Hey, it's Maria Quattrone, and today I'm going to talk about why not going away to college was the best decision for me. At the time, I did not want to go away, and then in hindsight, years later, I really regretted not going away to college and experiencing, college life at some fancy campus and with sororities and fraternities and you know football games and sports and all that kind of good stuff. And then I realized that if I did go away, I probably wouldn't be where I am today. And what I mean by that is that I learned a lot. I went to Temple University and I learned a lot by working and going to college at the same time. I actually paid my way for my college education and worked pretty much a full time job, jobs, and multiple jobs. But I was working about 50 hours a week and going to school and studying and rarely, I don't know, I don't think I slept that much back then. So I was busy pretty much 7 days a week. And I learned, very, very early on work ethic. And I don't know that I would have had the same work ethic I did if I didn't have that experience. And that experience taught me so much. It taught me about perseverance, commitment, consistency, never giving up, even when you feel like giving up, never giving up, keep going. And I actually started at Philadelphia Textiles for fashion design and fashion merchandising. And then after 2 years, I decided that that wasn't for me. And I went over to Camden County College, and I think I spent a year, no, it must be 2 years there, because I had like a half of year where I was waiting to be go to Temple University. I had applied to Temple University for communications, and so it ended up being 6 years, and I ended up having as many credits as you would for a master's because I changed my uh, degree so many times. So I had as many credits that you needed, except for not enough credits in one thing to get the master's. So with that being said, anyway, going to college for 6 years full time while you worked full time was definitely arduous, and it taught me the value of an education, the value of perseverance. And also, I worked not only in the bar business, but I also worked at ShopRite as a cashier. And I hated that job so, so, so much. I can't even tell you. It's the absolute worst job that I've ever had. And I would go to this job and I think, I cannot wait to get out of this job so that I can get out of school so I can get out of this job. It was that bad. The people were ignorant. It was not somewhere that I enjoyed working at all. The one thing I did enjoy about it is I actually made a lot of friends from the shop, right? Some I still know today. And I actually introduced my sister to her husband, who I met there when he was about 14 years old, 15 years old. So there was some good that came out of ShopRite, but overall, the lessons learned was probably the most important part of working there. And so for my journey, I feel like if I wouldn't have experienced those things that I experienced, which is part of the fabric of who I am today. So I hope you all look back on your journey and appreciate the good that came from maybe a hard time or a time that had more hardship in it than you actually understood at the time. And when you look back, be proud of that moment. Be proud of who you've become today. So just wanted to share this little story with you today of why not going away to college was the best decision for my personal journey.